Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome back to Techsmartt, and yesterday was a huge day for Apple. They released 3 new phones and a watch. My favorite part, I'm so stoked for the Series 4, and it was kind of overall a big day, a lot of stats, but the one thing that you probably saw if you watched it or caught the live stream, if you guys missed that, it's right up there in the iCard. But they kind of focused on more of a refresh and more kind of getting the iPhone X from 2017 up to speed in 2018 and really being a powerhouse. As you guys can probably guess, there's no discounts going on for the phone last year. It's the same shape and design as the last one, so I guess that's why they're keeping it. There's 2 new phones out, and which do you buy? It's kind of expensive. They go over $1,000 if you want the XS Max, the big one, the one with the 6.5-inch screen, the big bad one, the one everyone's probably gonna pick up. That's just my guess. I don't really feel like it's a huge difference compared to the iPhone X. The only difference that I see is in the iPhone X Max. But hey, you might be different. So let's run through it. So if you guys happen to miss the event, you weren't on Twitter, or you didn't catch the live stream, here's kind of what's new with the iPhone XS and XS Max. They're pretty much the same, except for a few different things. The first is, and by the way, this is an XS Max clone. This just showed up, and it's kind of a good reference point for me to have something that isn't a hollow clone. So what I can say is, with a 6.5-inch screen, that's kind of the new big difference this year. This is the largest phone Apple's ever made. Samsung actually made a 6.3-inch phone back in 2013, and I never thought phones were gonna get that big or even catch on. So it's crazy that we jumped up an inch, and we're now on the 6.5-inch iPhone. So what's really new is the color. It now comes in a gold on the iPhone XS or XS Max. In storage, they boosted it up finally, so it starts off at 64 gigabytes, goes up to 256, and for the super sweet premium model that's new this year, 512 gigabytes. So now you can get a phone made by Apple that has half a terabyte of storage, which is kind of a big deal. Phones are really evolving into computers, because I don't know about you, but I actually like not using my computer. That MacBook life. It's too hot. Another big change to the XS and obviously the Max family, I'm just gonna call it the XS family so you guys know it's on the same phone, is the A12 Bionic Chip. So they always update their new chip each and every year when a new iPhone comes out. And with the A12 Bionic, it kind of caught me by surprise. And this is something I gotta test, so I'm just reading what you guys probably saw too. They have 6 cores and then 4 cores that are basically dedicated to the CPU and GPU. So the new A12 is one of the first 7nm chips to go in a phone. But with the new A12 chip, what's awesome is it actually consumes around 45% less power than the iPhone X, which is a huge win, and I guess that's why they're not selling it anymore. And another thing is the GPUs are actually 50% faster, which is really awesome because mobile gaming's become a thing. If you guys are playing Fortnite or PUBG, let me know in the comments. I go on both. I'm only good at PUBG, so that's probably where you'll see me. Just Techsmartt. The new A12 Bionic chip's pretty sweet because it actually comes with an updated neural engine. I'm really pumped. Another thing that's dope is the dual SIM card support. So if you're international, in the US we're kind of spoiled with one carrier. Now stock comes on both iPhones, the iPhone XS and then the XS Max. So that's perfect if you're in a country where you want to have one SIM card for just calls and then the other for data, and then switching that around as you travel. It's amazing. And the dual SIM phone in China is actually the cooler one. It like flips over and is instead of 2 SIMs. It's pretty sweet. So that's probably the one that I really want to pick up on the XS Max. Man, that's a tongue twister. So there's not really much new in terms of like physical changes on the XS family, but the camera has a new wide-angle lens with Smart HDR. If you guys have ever heard of the Google Pixel, you guys know what the Google Pixel is. The Pixel 2 XL has been my daily driver. I love that thing. I'm stoked for the Pixel 3 XL. Basically, Google has this kind of software that kind of stitches photos together. So as soon as you click and take a photo, it actually takes a few more photos and stitches together to composite the best one. So with this kind of being on the XS, and I'm honestly shocked it wasn't just on the Max, because that would have made me buy it. It's kind of a big deal. Photos look good. There's a new portrait mode where you can adjust the depth of field. Pretty solid. Really want to see if other companies start to catch on, because then photos are really going to jump up, and then Instagram's just not real. But outside of it having a 5.8-inch screen and a 6.5-inch screen, both of these guys have up to gigabit LTE speed, so it being dual SIM, this new A12 chip, these things are kind of packing a punch. So battery life is gonna be a huge decider on which phone you go towards, the XS or the Max. So I was kind of shocked, and I actually booed if you guys saw the live stream. Make sure you check that out in the description if you guys missed it. And then they dropped this bomb. So the XS Max has up to 90 minutes more battery life, And that's just on the talk time side, so it's gonna show all around. And same with the new XS. I'm guessing it'll be able to perform better. The new A12 actually uses less power, so probably gonna make a huge difference over the X versus the XS. So if you get the XS, you're probably gonna notice a better battery life experience over the 2017 iPhone X. And it's starting to really upset me when companies say phones have an all-day battery life. That does not make any sense. If you're a different user than me, and you like to game more than I like to watch YouTube videos or just write emails, because basically I don't have a phone anymore, that's a whole different story, and my usage and battery life experience is gonna be way different than yours. So saying that, I don't think makes a whole lot of sense. And on the XS Max, that's the only notable improvement. And this is kind of the bigger one. This is a huge difference in why you'd want this one. And I totally think the Max is gonna be the one everyone goes for in gold. Trust me, it's the iPhone 5S. If you guys remember how hard it was to get the gold color all over again. The next big kind of debate is price. So luckily the iPhone XS and then the XS Max, and I just tried to turn on the clone, it's dead. So if you want to see this thing work, you know the video's coming up soon. I'll leave it in the description as a secret link. So the XS goes for $999 and then the XS Max goes for $1099. So basically, you're paying around $1,000 for the new iPhones, and what's interesting is Apple's not giving you any other option. They discontinued the iPhone X from last year, so your only choice is to get a brand new phone or the XS or the XS Max, or your good friend the iPhone XR, and that's my favorite phone. So if you guys missed that video, it's right up there in the iCard. But if you want to get the spicy 512 gigabyte model, it's gonna cost you $1,350 for the XS, and then the Max is $1,450. So as you guys know, they discontinued the iPhone X this year, and it's kind of interesting what other phones they discontinued. So they killed the iPhone 6S and the 6S Plus, as well as the iPhone SE. And seriously, I'm just wanting to know, I'll be in the comments after this video for probably a few hours. Let me know if you guys had either of those phones and how your phones are running, and if you guys are the ones that are looking to upgrade, because I think that's the case. This is the S year, the kind of refresh, similar design as you guys can see, and more specs inside. I think it's really interesting though how the iPhone 7, a really good phone, goes for $450 now, and then the iPhone 8 goes for $600. So you can definitely tell Apple's shifting their focus to the older phones as more of the budget options, and not gonna make a $100 iPhone 6S. So I'm probably like you and leaning towards the 256 gigabyte Max, which is gonna cost $1,249. Then the XS for 256 gigs is $1,150. So $1,149 versus $1,249. For me, this is the one I want. I really want the Max, and you probably do too. Getting extra battery life and paying a little extra money. If I'm paying $1,000, I might as well spend a little bit more. There's no real big difference at this point. And honestly, I find that the bigger screen and bigger battery life, and obviously the bigger price, makes sense. And well, that's the one I kind of think I'm gonna get. But the XR is gonna be my daily driver and the one I really want. It's just not out till October. Gotta wait. So I just posted a tweet, and definitely make sure you're following in case you guys aren't, because I'm probably gonna do this again. Basically wanna see what you guys think about the new XS and XS Max. Boom, here we go. Which do you think is better, man? Which one, if you're gonna get one, do you think you'd go for?
I have the X now. I think I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep my X.
What do you think about the XS and the XS Max? Is there one you definitely want more than the other?
Me personally, I would think the XS is the one I would get because I just don't really like the bigger phones.
Yo, it's good, Jacob from Oklahoma. Did you get to see the new iPhone XS and XS Max out?
Yeah.
Just if you could just say one phone that you like better, XS or XS Max?
XS Max.
Boom. Hey, what's good? What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Keith. This is your friend Quinn from Snazzy Labs.
Yo, it's Quinn! Which one?
You know, I'm more into the small things, so I'm either gonna stick with the 10 or go with the 10S, but the Max, it'd be good. Heavy though.
So everyone's kind of leaning towards the Max that wants the battery life for obvious reasons, and then the XS if you just like small phones and you like the iPhone X now. So I'm gonna take like 2 more calls and we're gonna see what you guys still are thinking. What one do you like better, the XS or the Max?
Probably the XS is more my style.
Nice to meet you, Nicholas. Did you get a chance to watch the Apple event?
Yes, I did. And if I was you, I'd get the Max.
Bam! You saw the new XS and the Max.
Yeah.
Which would you pick?
I would definitely pick the Max. I just love like bigger phones, and a bigger screen makes it easier different.
What color are you gonna get it in?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be gold.
Boom! So I actually gotta turn this thing off because you guys have been blowing this up ever since the live stream, and definitely drop a like if you want me to do this again. It's kind of fun to talk to you guys and get your opinions basically for a video that's going out real soon. So I might do more of that or like a live stream. So you guys obviously want to know which iPhone XS to get, the regular or the Max. And I'm gonna tell you, you're probably gonna want to pick up the Max in gold. It's gonna be the heat on September 21st. Just be safe. That's all I'll say. So that's it for this video. If you guys are new, make sure you click the button right down there to get subscribed, and make sure you guys check out 2 other iPhone XS and Max videos so you guys don't miss it. Got some big stuff coming up for you guys. So I'll see you next time. Peace.